Greetings, students, and welcome back. It is 2021, January. We're already in January, and we're going to continue our conversation from career choices and changes since it's Friday. We're in chapter 2, finally, and we're going to talk about your personal profile and what that means. But here's a great quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. So whether you're a lover of poetry or literature, you don't really care, I'm pretty sure you can relate to that. So there will be a short reading passage that I'll attach in the Google Classroom under the Life Skills course. As long as you are registered or enrolled in that, you can use your 5 Keys email to access that course. I'm going to read from page 26. Again, keep in mind when you hear this, this is about your building your personal profile. And what does that mean? What does that look like? What goes into a personal profile? And as some of you we've discussed, you're changing careers, you're changing employers, employment status is changing, you're looking for new work in this new calendar year. Some of you will be doing so many new things when it comes to your career and employment that I think this will definitely relate to you. So the first one is passions. A passion is something you feel very strongly about, something for which you have boundless enthusiasm. You might be passionate about music, sports, art, computers, horses, cars, gardening, politics, the beach, marching bands, penguins, you name it. The happiest people are often those who find a way to incorporate their passions into their career. These are the people you'll hear say things like, I can't believe they pay me to do this. Yes, I feel that way about teaching, and it is very true. However, I also feel that way about gardening and dancing. I'm just not making any money from gardening right now. Hopefully that will change in the future. And dancing I make money from, so I can't believe I get paid to do that too. The second one is values. Your values are those qualities or things that are most important in your life. Some people may value family or security, while others place more importance on adventure or power. You might value beauty, knowledge, social justice, or independence. Your career and life choices should be compatible with your values if they are to bring true satisfaction. So if you think about what I value in teaching, most of you already have figured that out. You can just look at the YouTube page and figure out what I value and what's important to me. And as we've been talking about this life skills thing and career choices and making these changes within these careers, what do you value moving forward? Maybe it's different than what you valued before. It's fine if it changes. So the next one is personality traits and strengths. Are you tactful, bold, sociable, quiet, thoughtful, energetic, funny, sympathetic, inquisitive, reserved, dramatic, intelligent? List as many traits as you can. If any of those I mentioned are you, then you can definitely include that. But just do a search for traits in a list of traits and then just kind of check through some that you think sound like you. Skills and aptitudes. What have you learned? What comes easily for you? Do you have a special talent for anything in particular? Are you good at working with your hands, solving problems, working with people? Again, I've talked to many of you about your aptitudes, your skills, all of those things. Some of you are already applying those when you go to work. Others are still trying to figure that out. If you know you're good with your hands, if you can fix things at home, whether it's a something technical maybe you should look into a skill that has to do with that. If you can fix something electrical, perhaps you should look into that. If you can build things, you should probably look at architecture, construction, something to that nature, crafts, carpentry. I don't know. You'll have to figure that out. The next one is roles. Your roles are the different parts you play in your life. Most of these are temporary, though some can go on for many years. You may be a spouse, a son or daughter, a student, a friend. You might also be an employee, an employer, a volunteer, a sister, a brother, a girlfriend or boyfriend, and so on. So what is your role at work? Are you good at just kind of getting people together uh, to work well in groups and teams, and do they listen to you? Perhaps you should look into some sort of positions where you can be a supervisor, manager, things of that sort. Are you great in other areas? Are you good at note taking when you are in meetings? Are you good at reviewing those notes with people and kind of giving the feedback, or summarizing what happened for people in a way that they can understand? Maybe they were confused about something, you broke it down. Hey, find out what your role is and maybe move in that direction when you're looking at career options. And then there's occupations and vocations. Here we mean both work you do for pay, which is your occupation, and recreational activities, which is a vocation. For example, you might be a grocery clerk, research assistant, bus driver, flute player, cook, little league coach, or basketball player. So you can figure that out and tell me about it, and then you will have this wonderful diagram for your personal profile to figure out. That will also be in the Google Classroom. I can also send that in the email with this video. And you should include your name, passions, values, personality, strengths, skills and aptitudes, roles, occupations, and vocations. Again, thanks for watching and happy 2021.